For QT 527, the Android standard is 527. For QT 623, the ISO is 623. For QT 723, the ISO standard is 722. For composition, for example, QT 527, the coverage is 3.4 to 3.8. The sector is 2.0 to 2.9%. The magnesium is 0.03 to 0.1%, and the iron is balanced. You can see the mechanical properties. The tensile stress is 100. The jerk stress is 320. The hardness is 100 and 70 to 230. The last one is green iron. The material grade for grey iron, HT100 and HT150, HT200, HT250, HT300, and HT350. For composition, the iron is balanced and next, test report for slab port casting. This report is dimensional check report for slab port casting. You can see the part name is slab port for size. The size A is 2,306. The actual size is 2,296. The size B is 2,200, and the actual size is 2,190. Next, this photo is slab port and the shipment for slab port. Okay, if you're interested in our products for slab port casting, please follow our shop. Thank you. The last one is melting cable welding photos. You can see this photos is melting cable welding. The process is welding. our joints, the inner diameter is 2020 millimeters. The next is 2150 millimeters. And the thickness is 25 millimeters. The process is welding. If you interest in our products from melting cable welding, please follow our short. Thank you. That's all for my speech now. Thank you for your guidance. Welcome to our next live show. Thank you. Welcome my colleagues.
Hello, this is Olivia from Indiana. Today I will introduce three products to you. The first is the radiance tubes and the finance rollers and the centrifugal tubes. First, I will introduce the radiance tubes. This part I classified it into four parts. Their introduction, characteristics, the type of material, and its technology. The radiance tubes. In various treatment finance with controllable atmosphere in order to avoid the infection, pure consumption products and workpieces, or to avoid the direction of finance gas or electric heating elements. The process of fuel consumption or electric energy conservation is carried out in heat-resistant air pipes, so that the heat is presented to workpieces through the pipe wall. This device is called the radiation pipe. The electric heating radiance tube closes the electric heating elements in the productive source. And after power on and heating, the heat is indirectly related to the finality and the heated workpieces by turn. The heating of radiance tubes is suitable for finance with the productive atmosphere and process atmosphere, such as continuous finance, strong finance, wire in the opposite direction. That is, the single resistance wire is bent into a U-shape and then connected in series or parallel with each other. It's called a resistance wire radiance tube. Due to the reduction shaping effect of the resistance wire, the radiation tube with this ensemble method can also ensure a long service life after high service load in the tube. Here are some pictures of radiance tubes. These tubes are used in heating finance. If you are interested in this type of radiance tubes, please contact us as soon as possible. The radiance tubes have many characteristics. Seamless hot drawing, heat resistant steel pipe, and heat resistant high temperature is 1200 degrees, made of high quality raw materials. The inner core adopts the resistance wire root type, actual assignment and wheeling. Resistance wire and braid, basically no shipping. Resistance wire and finance temperature differences is very small. The highest working temperature of 1000 degrees or 1002 degrees. The radiation produced by our company has the greatest advantage of using seamless core joint thin walls, and the reduction of this product is 10% higher than that of similar products. And the type of material, high heat resistance of heating wire is required. Materials without impurity, new friction, low oxidation resistance in the process of use, new deformation, no breakdown, no heat situation. And this product's technology is very competitive. Natural gas heating reduction tubes adopt the W type. 186 of W-type rejection heating tubes in heating section are 194 mm and 8 mm, and 48 states of W-type rejection heating tubes in stocking section. One end of the rejection tube is arranged with a burner, and one end is arranged with a heat exchanger, which is connected with the gas pipeline through a plug. There is a positional plug matching the finance share on the tube. After extension, pay attention to the ceiling construction. Inspection points after construction of refractory material and the finance roller, the inspection of the reduction tube, and bucket. If the tube and bucket is discharged on the side plan of the finance chair, if the oxidation tube shear side wall and installation is adjusted after inspection, giving a marriage to ensure the possible channel of the radiance tube after heat expansion. Using the spatial standard or homemade balance standard provided with the equipment to lift the radiant tubes, and wheeling takes the form of reverse shifts for station tube and financial side wall with the cutting plug, then essential burner resistance material and finance body steel. The radiation tube is made of the 208 mm heat resistance stainless steel tube and urban welding. It is a modern product, and the quality is guaranteed during on-site, and no damage is caused to the tube after installation. And the second product I will introduce the finance rollers. This part is classified into four subparts: introduction, characteristic, type of material, and technology. And instruction, finance roller generally refers to the bottom of the finance roller. Sales roller is a large diameter hearse. Roller used in continuous production line. It has many characteristics. Poor quality of steel continuous finance is end of the manufacturer affecting operation rate and product surface quality. Traditional carbon safe and coated roller are prone to floor surface oxidation, floor oxidation, loss and heating, which affect the normal production. Hollow roller has the characteristic of high strength, high temperature resistance, small expansion, good chemical stability, stable high resistance, and so on. It is the ideal replacement of traditional carbon safe and coated roller. It can efficiently solve the problems of oxidation and avoid frequent replacement operation, improve the efficiency of operation, and significantly improve the service quality of steel string. Long-term use is not easy to wear. It's 3 to 5 times the life of the carbon safe and the use of the roller. After reposition can be used repeatedly, generally prolong the service life, reduce the production cost. The operation temperature is up to 1,100 degrees, especially suitable for continuous finance of high-grade steel. Here are some pictures of finance rollers. You can see the size is very big and the length is very long. If you are interested in this product, please contact us. And the type of material, as we all know, the material strength of the finance rollers decreases sharply after the high temperature environment of heat treatment. Our conventional approach is to increase the materials of the finance roller or increase the wall thickness of the roller body. The choice of finance roller material mainly depends on the finance temperature, because the finance roller works under high temperature for a long time and bears a certain load for a long time, so the material needs high current strength, good oxidation resistance, and does not produce or produce less situation after a long time of use. If the temperature reaches 1,100 degrees, and the roller body should be made of CR28. In order to increase the strength of the roller body, the wall thickness of the roller is usually 25 mm, but the wall thickness with the roller increases, and the strength of the roller naturally increases. However, under the condition of high temperature, dead weight brought by the increase of the wall thickness greatly weakens the stress effect of the increase of the wall thickness, and the bending strength of the roller does not improve. However, with the increase of the thickness of the roller wall, the resistance of the roller body decreases, and the heat of the transmission bearing increases, which not only affects the surface life of the bearing, but also increases the heat consumption of the finance. Finance rollers technology is when a appealing finance is working. The gas in the finance is a mixture of hydrogen and nitrogen production gas. The closed space composed of the appealing finance and the equipment and pipes should be in a good closed state to meet the needs of production and product quality. Therefore, the finance layer tightness reliability is a very important work to ensure the sterilization of equipment. To do this job well, in addition to quality control in the process, but also through the air tightness test to worldwide. Air tightness test is an important procedure after the financial and waiting to check the quality of finance and effective means such as poor control of potential leakage points and or adopted to determine the test standard which can efficiently solve the problem, such as long time of air tightness testing, instability affecting production cycle and efficiency. The third product that I will introduce is centrifugal tubes. They are classified into three parts: introduction, characteristic, and its technology. And the introduction of centrifugal tubes is that centrifugal casting is a technology and method of metal into a high-speed rolling mold to make the metal follow more with centrifugal moments and form the casting. Because of the centrifugal motion, the metal can fall more well in the direction and form the free surface of castings. So can be all obtained without core. It helps to remove gases and form metals, influences the metal process so as to improve the casting process. This process is centrifugal tubes. And it has many characteristics. Hollow casting can be produced without core, so the filling of metal can be greatly improved in the production of long castings. And here are some pictures of the process of centrifugal castings. And the centrifugal casting is used to produce round parts such as round tubes and rails. And the technology of centrifugal casting is mostly metal into the filling encountered small resistance. And after casting stops the rolling, the casting with casting is removed from the centrifugal casting machine, buried in the set pile, and slowly cooled down to room temperature. These products will use these testing equipment such as spectrometer and UT tester, MT tester, and PT tester. Table hardness tester for HBN and table hardness tester for HRC and portable hardness testers. This is a report of the production test of these products. You can go through it. If you are interested in these three products, please contact us as soon as possible. Okay, that's all for today's live show. Tomorrow we also have live show. Please see us. Thank you.